You think you could be a Formula One driver? Be honest. Because there are 8 billion people on this planet, and only 20 of them get to do it. 20. And by the end of this, you'll see why even being insanely talented and rich still might not be enough. So let's actually try it. Meet Uncle Sánchez. Unks wants a seat in F1. Let's walk him through every gate and watch how fast this falls apart. 8-1. Your age. And I've got bad news. If you're old enough to be watching this, you're already too late. I'm serious. The best drivers in the world started racing go-karts at 3, 4, 5 years old. Before they could spell their own name, they were racing. For real. So if you want to start at 15, you're not behind. You're a decade behind kids who've raced their whole lives. So check 1 for unts. Start before you can read. Yeah, we're already in trouble. But why so young? Good question. Because at that age, your brain is a sponge. The reflexes, the timing, the feel of a car sliding under you, it wires in early, and it's almost impossible to catch up later. These kids don't learn racing. They grow up speaking it. Like a language. So let's say Unk somehow started young. Cool. Now the real fun begins. And this is where most dreams quietly die. The money. And trust me, it's worse than you think. Karting isn't a hobby. It's war. Hundreds of kids, every weekend, all year, everyone chasing the same seat. And even basic karting, tens of thousands a year. The top level? Hundreds of thousands a year for a child who can barely reach the pedals. Add it to the list. Be the best of thousands. And have rich parents. Say Unks is actually fast enough. Now he climbs, karting into real cars. Formula 4, then 3, then 2. The last step before F1. And here's where the numbers get stupid. An F4 season, 2 to 300 grand. F3, about $1 million. F2, 2 to 3 million a season. And you need 2 of those. Add it up. Getting one kid from a go-kart to the door of F1 can cost over $5 million. And now the part that breaks people's brains. You ready for this? That $5 million? It's not a salary. You're not getting paid. You are paying them. In these junior series, you pay the team for your seat. You spend millions just for the chance to try. One family reportedly spent $80 million getting their kid to F1. They even bought a whole racing team along the way. $80 million. So who can afford that? Almost nobody. Which means you need a rich family or a factory academy that pays your way. But to even get noticed by an academy, your family already spent a fortune. The money comes first. Always. Okay, let's be generous. Say Unks has the talent and the millions. He still can't just show up. He needs a license. A super license. You earn it by collecting 40 points, finishing near the top across 3 years of junior racing. No results, no license. No license, no F1. Doors locked. And the clock? Brutal. Because everyone starts so young, if you haven't made it by your early 20s, you're basically old. 20 years old. Washed up. In any other job, you're just getting started. Here, your window's already closing. So now you're thinking what everyone thinks. Yeah, but I'm just really talented. Sure. So is everyone here. Talent isn't your edge. It's the price of admission. Fine, I'll win every race. Doesn't matter. Winning a junior title doesn't even guarantee you a seat. It's about being fast. Nope. It's data, engineers, sponsors, politics. The driving might be the easy part. And here it is. The reason I told you to stick around, because even with the talent, the millions, and a pile of trophies, Unks might still never make it. Why? There are only 20 seats. And one only opens when somebody retires, gets fired, or a team suddenly has a gap at the exact moment you're ready. And you don't control that moment. The ladder was never built to be fair. It was built to be predictable. So let me tell you something that'll mess with you a little. Some of the fastest drivers alive right now are not in Formula One because the money ran out, or the seat never opened, or they were ready 1 year too early. The talent was never the problem. The system was. So, what does it really take? Start before you can read. Beat thousands of kids. Have millions. Survive 10 years of pressure, and then get lucky. Suddenly, I could have gone pro hits a little different, huh? Those 20 people didn't just drive fast. They beat a machine built to keep you out. So next time you watch them line up, respect it. UNC does. You're welcome.